So I want to expand upon this idea of biology of belief. I'm going to include some links, both a short, like 10-minute video that's just a brief introduction to Bruce Lipton's biology of belief, and then a longer lecture, which I recommend that you listen to on walks during the drive to gain a deeper understanding of how our thoughts really shape ourselves, our body, and ultimately the results that we have. Now, I'll just summarize very quickly the biology of belief and its effect in real life. There's something known as the placebo effect, which I'm sure you're aware of, and probably some things that you've experienced in your life where you've shaped reality based on how you thought or believed in something. Well, the placebo effect has been found in research to be effective when somebody goes through like a knee surgery. Half a group would go through knee surgery and actually have it fixed, and then the other group would just have their knee opened and then closed. And remarkably, the group that had the no physical surgery done believed so much in the process that they actually healed their knee injury. And this happens through how our thoughts shape our biology, shape our genes, and ultimately affect the outcome that we have in health and life and everything beyond that. So we can look at this as physical results and actual proof of work that how you believe in something is what ultimately drives the results at the end of the day. Now, Napoleon Hill talks about this in his Think and Grow Rich book, where he talks about desire backed by an unwavering faith is going to be the ultimate determinant to who succeeds and who doesn't, and the level of which you exceed and which the level you don't. And you have to continuously think about the things that you desire. Otherwise, you are going to be filled with everybody else's desires, everybody else's wants, everybody else's needs. If you are not putting your thoughts in the forefront of your life, you are going to ultimately be susceptible to everything else around you. And Bruce Lipton talks about how you practically have every disease circulating through your body: viruses, bacteria, parasites. And it isn't until we experience a certain level of stress that ultimately leaves us susceptible to being sick or getting a certain disease or experiencing a certain disease. And that what that means is that we have all the elixirs and concoctions and also toxins within our body all the time. And they're laying dormant until there's an opportunity for it to come in, just like in life. I can speak personally upon having toxic relationships in my life, and if I were to let those relationships back into my life, I would recirculate stress, unnecessary stress, into my body. Or same thing goes with personal habits. If I were to reintroduce those old habits or old self back into my current life, I would then induce certain stressors on my life that I no longer wish to experience. So we are constantly always leaving opportunities or providing opportunities for either success or stress in our life. And we need to understand that we have complete control of everything when it comes to what comes in and what stays dormant. There's always opportunity for success, and there's always opportunity to learn from failures. And we need to continuously monitor, reflect, and make choices that are in favor of our desires of our goals. So it's a choice every morning when you get up to practice gratitude. It's a choice every single morning to have a cup of water before a cup of coffee. It is a choice every day to choose the right meals. It is a choice every day to plan and plot your nutrition. It is a choice in every single day to get into the gym, to train. It is a choice every single day to get to bed at a certain time. It is a choice every day to have a certain conversation or have a certain situation that you know is going to elevate you in your life. And this is something that we have to constantly make choices on. And as I say before in other modules, the results you have right now, your physical being, who you are, what you have in your reality is all due to the choices you made in the past. And you're experiencing them in the present right now. So therefore, we can shape our future by changing our choices and our beliefs and our thought patterns. And this is just a module and content within this module, the videos, that are going to add more substance and more understanding and more knowledge to your arsenal And it's important that you take time to listen and ingest and absorb this information, because knowledge is useless unless you actually act upon it, that you actually put it to use. And when you take knowledge and actually put it to use, that's when you develop wisdom. This is when you become a wiser version of yourself, a higher level of yourself. You can never look back and go, okay, I don't know that anymore. Now you know a higher level of health and how your thoughts ultimately shape your biology and your results in life. So take time. This is an important topic, something to really dive into and really connect the dots on all things. But I'm really trying to drive the point home here is that we don't need to make this complicated. You know, you have the nutrition framework in place. You're developing the lifestyle habits that ultimately are going to drive all other things. And thoughts are one of the most important things that are going to drive you into your ultimate results that you desire. So take time, check out these links. Let me know. You got a short kind of Cliff Notes version. I know some of you get really busy and you got a lot of information to ingest, both with your craft as well as what you're taking on with this. But this is something that you need to devote time to. You got to put the energy into and keep it constant at the forefront. You're in this program because you want to make your health a strength. You want to make it a part of you, an aspect of you. You have wealth, now you have health. And part of that is developing the knowledge and, more importantly, solidifying the wisdom by taking action. And part of the action is ingesting the information so that you can continuously inform yourself and make yourself aware. The more aware you are of something, the better choices you can make in relation to what your goals are. So if you want to be lean, if you want to be jacked, if you want to be optimized, you now know that the level of thinking is ultimately going to determine your results, and it's going to shape your DNA, it's going to shape your cells. And the longer format lecture really goes into the understanding of what really cells are and how they actually interact. What we learned in high school and college is really the old way of thinking. So you'll really open your eyes to a deeper level of understanding biology. And the more you know, the healthier you're going to be. Healthy individuals know their body and how things work. Just as a successful businessman is going to know how his business works and how it runs and what creates the results, right? And why, and everything in between. Just as you know your craft. So you got to take on your health in the same type of manner. So check out these videos and let me know what you think. Any questions or any topics or anything you want to share, please share in the group. And I look forward to seeing you in the next module. Take care.